morning everyone, my name is Muhammad Hafiz Asfar Biramli. Today, I will discuss a key challenge facing the Islamic financial system, focusing on liquidity constraint and the lack of standardization in Shariah opinions. Islamic finance operates according to Shariah principle, which prohibit interest, excessive uncertainty, and speculative activities. Instead, it promotes ethical conduct, risk sharing, and transaction linked to real economic activity. Over the past few decades, Islamic finance has grown rapidly and now plays an important role in the global financial system. However, despite this growth, several structural challenges remain. One major challenge is liquidity management. Unlike conventional banks, Islamic banks cannot use interest-based instruments to manage short-term liquidity. This limits their access to liquid and tradable instruments, especially during times of financial stress. As a result, many Islamic banks depend heavily on instruments such as commodity murabaha. While widely used, these instruments are often criticized for closely resembling conventional loans and for lacking strong economic substance, which may increase operational risk. Closely related to liquidity constraint is the issue of non-standardization of Shariah opinions. Shariah interpretation can differ across jurisdictions due to variations in school of thought, scholarly approach, and regulatory framework. For example, a financial product that is approved in Malaysia may not be accepted in the Gulf region. This is particularly evident in sukuk structures and liquidity instruments. The lack of standardization creates several problems. First, it leads to fragmentation of Islamic financial products, making cross-border transactions more difficult. Second, it weakens secondary markets, especially for sukuk, which further worsens liquidity shortage. Third, it reduces investor confidence as differing Shariah rulings create legal and compliance uncertainty for both insurers and investors. To address this challenge, international bodies such as the Accounting of Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institution or RAOFI and the Islamic Financial Service Board of IFSB have introduced Shariah and governance standards. However, adoption of this standard remains uneven across countries. Therefore, greater cooperation among regulators, increased transparency in Shariah rulings, and improved Shariah governance are necessary. In conclusion, liquidity constraint and the lack of standardization in Shariah opinions are interconnected challenges that affect the stability and growth of Islamic finance. Achieving a balance between respecting Shariah diversity and promoting fractional harmonization is essential for strengthening liquidity, improving market integration, and ensuring the long-term sustainability of the Islamic financial system. Thank you.